Hello everyone, my name is Ayushi. I'm studying in Ramaya College of Law and I'm currently interning under Lexis and Company. So today I'm going to discuss about the restitution of conjugal right under Muslim law. What is the current scenario of restitution of conjugal right? And I'm going to discuss about the who can claim for the restitution of conjugal right. So let's begin with the topic. So it is basically a matrimonial remedy of restitution of conjugal right that is made available in all the communities. That is available in even Hindu, even Christian, and every community it is available. So including the Muslim, it is. So in the earlier, what happened in the earlier British India, that when we goes back to 1867, the remedy is available in modern the Privy Council under the laws goes back to the 1867. So this remedy is available in the modern India by suit of restitution of conjugal right, where mostly in the textbooks and the writer used to write that this restitution only is claimed by the husband. So basically says that if the wife is not properly behaving, he just went out of the house, she just went out of the house, and she's not like following the matrimonial right of each other, and if he's not consummating with the husband. So basically for the performance of the such matrimonial things, the husband or the spouse used to file a petition under the court that my other spouse is not uh, properly binding to the restitution of conjugal right. So what happened in the restitution of conjugal right, we'll see that. So the remedy is available to the both the parties, and the lawful ground, according to the Tabji said that where either the husband or wife has without lawful ground withdrawn from the society by the other, or neglected perform of the obligation imposed by law or by the contract of marriage, the court may by decree of restitution of conjugal right may put either the party terms securing to the other the enjoyment of his or her rights. So there the condition arises that without reasonable cause he or she has left him or her, and without on the lawful ground he or she has left it. So whenever these two ground are without reasonable cause or without lawful ground, if any of the spouse has left, he can for the degree of the restitution can file a petition for the remedy. So there is a remedy available to him. The court will grant a remedy that you have a restitution of a conjugal right, you have a degree of that the spouses have to follow the restitution of conjugal right. So there is some ground, there is some ground which is and the ground where that the wife, the reason why the same meaning should not be ascribed, that defense is available to the wife, but the ground of the divorce is available to the wife where the marriage is on the irregular and the husband petition for the restitution of her. So when there is a irregular marriage, void marriages, and when the husband filed for the petition for the restitution of conjugal right, so the defenses that have been valid against the restitution of conjugal right, that is cruelty of the defendant. So it seems that the merely physical cruelty but also the legal cruelty, it is a wider consideration including all the instances of cruelty. So there is a cruelty that happens both in a legal way and in the physical way. And second, when the marriage is void or irregular and has been avoided in the exercise of the option of puberty, or when the marriage has been already repudiated, the suit for restitution of conjugal right withfall. So similarly, where a sexual intercourse has become improper, such as after lian or after jihad, restitution of conjugal rights cannot be granted. And if the plaintiff, third condition is if the plaintiff has guilty of apostasy, and the suit for restitution will not succeed. So this, and fourth condition, when the wife is living separate from the husband, on account of non-payment of a prompt dower, and restitution of conjugal right cannot be granted. And the fifth ground is a valid separation agreement is a good defense to a suit for a restitution of a conjugal right. And the seventh is that when the suit for restitution of conjugal right is not bona fide and is filled to serve under ulterior motive, such as a taking possession and the wife taking possession of the wife's property, the restitution of conjugal right cannot be decreed. And the court may seventh ground is the court may also refuse to pass up a restitution of a conjugal right uh, uh, when it feels that it would be just unreasonable. So it's also based on the sometime the discretion of the court after the seeing the case, the variance of the cases. The court also seems that this in this fact of the case, the restitution of conjugal right is not proper to be given, to be decreed, to be given as a remedy. So when he has or wife that once he has just an equitable all of them, there is the, so whenever there is an unlawful reason, and when there is an reason for without any proper validation has just moved out of the marital contract, then he can file a suit for conjugal right, restitution of a conjugal right.